What's going on? How are you? I don't know why every tarot I was singing as I was starting TikTok up, singing "Go Virgo, go Virgo, go," and I'm like, why do all tarot readers sing? Maybe we all just deep down we all just want to be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. Anyways, what's up, Virgo? Thanks for being here. Hi, I'm Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in for you and the ones on your mind, pulling on current energies for the week ahead of October 2025-ish. But remember, they're timeless, so whenever this found its way into your algorithm, you clicked on, decided to come and hang out with us. Divinely perfect timing as always. You are indeed Virgolicious like that. You are the anomaly of the Zodiac. Everybody always wants to figure Virgo out because you just sit, you observe, you deduce, you analyze. You're like a human tape recorder. You know what I mean? And people want to know more about you. So let's tap into it and find out, all right? Remember, whatever message comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, I will convey it across to you because when you're with me, you're ultimately and definitely protected. What's up? Iron Man's here. Ah, that's so cool. What's up, Robert Downey Jr.? Hi. We always have celebrities that stop by and visit. I love it here. It's so cool. Thanks for stopping in. You still got the big Avengers A at home? How much? Can I have Archer A? It's a thing. How much? Let me know. Anyways, the Six of Swords jumped out. When my deck pops a card, it tells me it's connected into the energy and that your person is starting to see things from a different perspective, okay? I think they've turned the mirror inward on themselves instead of always facing it at you. Interesting. Two of Swords. Have hope and faith. Things are just getting ready to start here. That's God testing Abraham's faith. Five of Swords shows this test has been wearing thin on you, right? Leave Isaac alone. He was a cool kid. We went to high school together. Yeah, I think that was like my first or second lifetime. With the World card, you're just about to end this chapter and find some clarity. Milan, thank you, darling. Spinny hugs. You're awesome sauce. You're like applesauce, awesome sauce, chunky with cinnamon. It's cool. All right, let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person, Virgo. Here we go. Tap me into Virgo energy. What's up, Jackie? Hey, Amanda. Welcome in, Jeanette. Spinny hugs. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here. All right, let's do it. You ready, Josie? My Sagittarius's grandma's name was Josie. That was cool. It was Josephine, but everybody called her Josie or Joe. That's cool. Hi, I dig that. That's a cool sign. Thank you. Y'all, the Sag grandma, the top Mama T tarot that got handed down to me. We got her energy with us. Sagittarius vibes. King of Cups. You're doing really good on your healing journey. Seven of Swords. You're getting through a lot of deceitful energy that's been on your mind with the Ten of Swords and with the Three of Pentacles to the Hierophant. Your guardian angels are guiding you through a leveling up. Even your intuition, your spiritual gifts, your people watching abilities are strengthening, right? You noticing more stuff, right? Like just the way people act or how they look, the micro expressions, things like that. You're dialing in. Five of Cups. And the Star card, you're making it through a rather depressing time. You haven't wanted to move on, but they really left you no choice. I think that came out in your reading during the All Signs. There might be more in the All Signs that we did last night for you too. But let's find out. Two shuffles. Here we go, Virgo. I've kept you waiting long enough. Let's do it. All right. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Let's go. Rex Harrison. Overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Just so you know, where you are currently living at is not where you wind up living with your person, okay? Just so you know, whatever plans you guys had or talked about, Nine of Cups, they're coming in. And it's taken a long time on the Knight of Pentacles for you to find something this stable and this emotionless, right? Two of Wands to the Five of Cups. You're fearing a choice that you have to make that actually results being way better than expected because it leads to the fresh start with the Ace of Cups. That's kind of neat. All right, let's see where this goes. And that Ten of Pentacles is your energy too. Some of y'all might be into real estate or property management. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. All right, current conditions at Virgo. The World card came back. Nice. The Four of Swords into the Four of Wands. Oh, wow. Some of you guys have chose to disconnect from the twin flame journey that brought the soulmate in, and it's been a rocky ride. Four of Swords, this little pause was needed. I'm also seeing after a period of not talking to your twin flame, for those of you manifesting a twin flame reunion, heads up, it's getting ready to happen. Whoa. That could be why they've been so heavily on your mind. You're working to break like generational debt, generational karma, close cycles, close chapters. You're tired of being depressed. The way that Five of Cups kept showing up, right? You're like, there was a time when the world was really nice and happy and things were good, right? Like, have you noticed that ever since the government shut down, my Virgos here in the United States, that all of a sudden we've had a lot of rain and there's no chemtrails and the temps started. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the reading, it's kind of like maybe for some of you guys, stuff that your parents did, your grandparents did, and so on. Like maybe if you came from neglectful parents or something, right? That might be a drinking parent that led to drama in the family. That like, and you didn't want that for your family, your kids, stuff like that, right? That's breaking generationals. Like because I saw what my grandfather or grandmother did, then or what my father or mother did, I don't want that for me and for my kids. You break the generational curse. All right. I like that for you. Many people get stuck in these generational cycles because it's where they feel safe, comfortable, right? Change can be very awkward, very frustrating. It can bring on a lot of anxieties, okay? But when you choose to come out of this and get unstuck, like I see you've been doing, you are retraining a learned behavior, okay? Maybe it's almost like some of you guys have dealt with like partners that were loud, abrasive, abusive verbally or otherwise, and from their upbringings, right? It shows you how much people can become comfortable in a cycle or a circle, right? But you're, in a way, you must have some strong cardinal energy somewhere in your chart, like, okay, either Libra, some of you guys might be Cuspers, or Aries, Cancer, or Capricorn, because you're coming into an era of more confidence that brings in more respect from those around you. Interesting. And the rewards lead you to union. Okay. Hey, Allie Angel. What up, girl? Spinny hugs. Hi, Shelly. What's up, Bordy? V95. Ooh, the 1995 version. Very good year. It's a 1995 vintage. Like it. All right. Let's get into the love department on your person side. All right. Remember, past, present, or future, you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. None of us should tell y'all what to do. You got free will too. All right. We're just the map readers, you know? Nine of Wands on the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be 9-9 portal Virgo babies, or they are. A lot of repeating nines coming in. Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. I stopped right here on the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups, Libra and Cancer energy, the rebellion against David. This shows here how much they fought against real love. But I'm actually on the Queen of Cups pulling a little bit of a card of forgiveness, but more in a vibes of you forgiving yourself for what they did to you, all right? However, they haven't forgiven themselves. There's a difference between like reciprocation versus forgiveness, right? I think right now that's what they're working on coming to so they can reach out to you with an apology. The Two of Cups shows that even though they're not fully awoke to like what a twin flame is, what a soulmate is, and this and that, they know there's something deep between the two of you guys because they can't get you off their mind. So even though I don't have Leo energy out on the table yet, I'm feeling it because it's a little bit of like they're realizing that they chose themselves and their pride over you and the connection after an awakening. Satan testing Job. The book of Job may even resonate, you know, like I was like, all right, God, if that's you show me. And God's like, hold my cloud, Peter. Peter's like, oh, I needed this. Cool. Ozzy, where's my fire, Sharon? Anyways, that was kind of cool. But here's the thing about this, though. Whatever it is, it's like they chose someone or something else over you. Because the Three of Swords, it's a noun, doesn't necessarily have to be a person. If you know you got cheated on, that's one thing. I'm not here to decipher that part, all right? Because it's a noun. It can be a person, a place, or a thing. Like they chose work over you. They chose independence over you. This person can be really hyper-independent, right? Chose a pet over you or something. Something about a dog might even resonate. I don't understand, but that fits into it. Libra Cancer energy on this. They've had a bit of a rude awakening because even though they're like they thought they were going to ruin you, it's completely backfiring on them now. All right. So whoever they painted you out to be the victim, or not the victim, rewind, take two, no edits, we're live. The villain, they're having to backpedal out of that to try to explain themselves. And here's the thing that they're finding out that's kind of shocking them, Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, is that people are going, hey, that stuff I said to you about Virgo, I want to fix things with Virgo. And it really didn't kind of go down that way. And all the people are like, yeah, we know. And they're like, what? They're like, yeah, we know. You've got a history. All right. So this person's like, hey, Here's the thing is they've done this to others before, but you're the one they don't want to let go. No wonder you can't get them off your mind. This is a very deep twin flame soulmate connection with the Two of Cups on the Four of Wands. All right. So let's see where this goes. Could definitely be dealing with a cardinal sign. You got Cancer, you got Aries, Libra, and Capricorn. I want to use the new deck for you. I got to go back and look at the old posts. I do not remember the name of this deck, but it's new. All right. Then you've got Sagittarius is here pretty strong. There is some Gemini energy. Taurus could even be another Virgo. All right. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, but it's definitely the part of their chart that's activating. And that 9-9 showing up definitely tells me somebody's either life path 9 or I'm talking to some Virgo portal babies born on the 9th. All right. All right, let's dig into this. I think some of you guys might even be seeing repeating fours. All right, give me everything on this World card, Four of Swords into the Four of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. You're just burying yourself in your work. It's your safe place. 9 of Cups, because you feel like your prayers went unanswered. But with the 9 of Cups to the 5 of Cups, the fact that this didn't work out has you internally a little more sadder. A refresh on it. Okay, cool. We're back in. I think Metro Detroit may have a bit of a form of an internet outage because I had to boot up on the second internet. I mean, I am that crazy. I have 2 internet providers. Figure out how I got that one past everybody, but I do. All right, we're back. Well, what we'll do is we'll add a timestamp down below to let you skip through that part. Okay, let's dig back in. I didn't want to stop the message either. That's why I don't just give up on this. I got backup plans to cover the backup plans. Virgo, Moon, and Rising. I love you, Virgo. Thank you so much for those placements. Oh, I mean it. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in this. I think Christina. Thanks for noticing. Anyways, okay, let's get back into what's in their vibes here because, okay, remember I mentioned that they realized that choosing whatever they chose over you was a mistake, right? Okay, connect me back into the vibes on this with the Sun card because it's kind of like that you light up the pathways, bringing them back. They're only happy when they think about you. All right, let's dig back into this. Connect me back into the message. Yeah, we'll fix it up. All right, let's see. 8 of Pentacles. Nothing can stop me. I've got backup plans for the backup plans. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands on the 9 of Wands. Okay, so if I scry into these cards, this will show me about the opportunity they're looking for, that the guardian angels on the 3 of Pentacles are lining up for you. Aries, Capricorn energy. Oh, their money seems to be the biggest thing that's hitting their ego. Okay. So whatever they thought they were going to do that might ruin you, it's currently backfiring on them now. It's like somebody found out about their lies and it's negatively affecting their energy. Okay. Money seems to be the biggest hit thing. Second is their ego. 9 of Wands. So like if you're a male, they were all about the status or that you could provide, right? Or maybe like for the girls, they wound up being financially bled dry to the point they're being humbled either way, right? The vibes of like asking you, like, hey, you got $150 for light bill, and you're like, I'm working, why aren't you working? You know what I mean? Side note, 8 of Pentacles. On the work home front, you've actually got a boss watching you, Virgo. All right. Like, you know how you've been thinking that what you've been doing has gone unnoticed, or they've been like passive aggressively critiquing you and kind of hard on you? They're grooming you for a change up. There's going to be a restructuring in your workplace that allows you to elevate and move up. So they're only being hard on you because they already have word that for some of you guys, are you with your boss? I don't care. It's freshman free zone. Anyways, the thing about this is they already know about the restructuring coming. They know who they're letting go, and they already know that you're going to work your way up. So that one that's picking on you extra hardcore is actually grooming you for advancement in the future. All right. So not too far down the road, the company email will get sent out. Everybody will start freaking out. You'll remember this reading. And you'll be like, oh, wait, Archer mentioned about all this. It'll all make sense. Side note. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about love again. Some of you guys may work together. Interesting. But get me back into this because the whole thing about it is like, it's at a point where pride went before the fall. That's why there's no Leo cards on the table. Some of you guys could be Virgo Leo cuspers or dealing with one. Emperor wears no clothes. Pride goes before the fall. 4 of Pentacles. The Sun card, I knew Leo energy. It's back with the devil too. Capricorn energy. See, they totally know. The devil taunted them and they made the wrong choice. Some of you guys, you even notice when you look back on pictures and stuff, you're like, I swear I was with the devil. Like their eyes are just black. There's nothing behind them, like a soulless energy. I think this person's like on a bit of like auto cruise, right? For some of you guys, it could have been an addiction or something that took over and you never really met the real person, right? The devil had them, but they're changing on that with the Sun card. You actually are the one guiding them through healing on this one. It's a big lesson in moderating their pride and their ego, right? Like they had contacts. They knew everybody, or they knew a person that knew a person, or somebody and so, right? But yet their life was falling apart. And you're like, well, if you know and have all these awesome, great contacts, wow, what's going on here? And like, but it was all past stuff, history stuff, right? Never anything in the current vibes. It's like they were stuck in a moment in time when their life was so sun card and good before the devil took over, right? So you never really totally got to meet this person. And you guys like totally met in a really unusual way, right? It's almost like it just never got off the ground the way it was supposed to because they hadn't fully beaten the devil. Capricorn energy on this one. And Capricorn is not about the devil. Capricorn is that motivational energy that propels to the top of the mountain, okay? So this person had I'm hearing Miley Cyrus, The Climb. Gonna another mountain, always gonna make you move. Okay, they've been fighting an uphill battle to beat the devil energy out on this one to be like ready, and they hadn't fully gotten there when you guys met. They didn't want to lose you, but they did. Interesting. Capricorn energy is pretty strong here. Could be another Virgo or Sagittarius. Leo's here now. Cancer, Libra, still strong Cancer and Leo vibes. Also Taurus and Aquarius, though, as well. But that World card means any sign. The Knight of Wands. 7 of Wands. Literally, some of you guys, I'm hearing something about like a... I know everybody's thinking I was going to go for like a fire alarm or a beeping smoke detector, which may resonate, but actually what I saw was a hot water tank failure. I don't know if you recently had to have one replaced or if there's going to be one that comes up, but it's like the pot or the kettle's on to boil and you're getting ready to burst or boil over. It's really, the thing about this is, even though it does feel like I don't think either of you have a lot of hope at the moment for this, but there's still a fire burning between the two of you guys. Okay. It's like you're always on your own. They're always busy. They were never making time for you, and this had to happen on this one. They couldn't keep trying to like just belittle you or control you into like a form of submission. They're not valuing the time or presence, right? They do take advantage of a lot of things. 3 of Swords on the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys did either bust them with sneaky links or like not responding to your messages while they were doing something else. Then you saw they were active or their social media had been updated. And you're like, am I just sitting in your inbox or something? And it would always be whenever you wanted to really talk about something too, 8 of Wands. And then they'd bail out on it. Some of you guys, I'm seeing something about like maybe you've recently been to an air show or something. Something about these fighter jets flying overhead may resonate to you. 6 of Cups. 3 of Swords. Oh, maybe the government shut me down about the chemtrail joke. Anyways, I had a backup, so we're cool. Thing about this is they were way focused on their own needs and stuff, okay? They can't even sit still long enough to hang out, watch TV with you or something like that. Like a phones down moment. You know what I mean? Like it was an appendage. It was like glued to their hand, but yet they kept you waiting on the hook on stuff. I think they're coming to the point with 2 9 of Wands here, though. They're planning to do an apology for you. Let me see. Thank you. 3 of Wands. Yeah, they do understand the time's right with the 6 of Swords. With the 10 of Wands, they're putting an old mindset behind them. Were they a bit of a people pleaser and they promised everybody else stuff? And so much so that then there was no time left for you and you were sitting there being like, wow, you're just taking care of fixing everybody else's life while neglecting ours? It's a big lesson in reciprocation for them and seeing things from another perspective, prioritizing and organizing, putting you before them. Because they're sneaky, their sneaky energy with 2 3s of Swords showing up, it's like they never were like fully committed to you in a tunnel vision sense. Like they had you, then they were looking in other options, other directions. Even the stuff about like comparing you to exes and stuff like that. Just passing on the street and being like, oh wow, that looks really good. And you're like, what the heck? I'm literally right here. Right? You busted them throwing attention in other directions. And that was a bit of it. They had you and they had all this pride that like everybody wants me. And this is what it led to. 10 of Wands. That's what they're seeing with 5 of Wands. They had to learn to put the past in the past. And a lot of people do hold on to past dramas and bring it into the new relationships. The most recent full moon cycle is what stopped this 3 of Swords from happening, though. They got over it. Something like they're experiencing a bit of karma for what they did. All right. And I never take any pride in it. I mean, everybody's got to pay their karmic debt off. So I'm not sitting here bragging, and they're not going through like 3 of Swords. They're not going through something really, really horrific, but their life is pretty disrupted right now as a result of what they did to you. It's yin and yang energies. What I'm seeing on this is you will get communication from them. It's going to be at a weird hour of the night. Okay. Like you might possibly miss the call. All right. Especially if I'm seeing the Virgo that like you leave your like phone in the moon mode, do not disturb mode or something. But it's like a late night because I'm hearing that. What's that? That's a bar song. That's Shabuzi. It's like a mashup. They're both coming in at the same time. Hold on. Isolate frequencies. The other one's Lady Antebellum. Need You Now. Either you guys got that song, or maybe for some of you guys that is your song or something, but I picked up both of those coming out of this. There was a lot of cross communication. The Hierophant. They're elevating into a clearer mindset, though, with the Ace of Pentacles. They are going to reach out, and they're going to need you now. One of those vibes of like they're at a point of a rock bottom and need you to like come and get them, or would you please come and help? Can I please come and stay with you for a little bit? And it's kind of rough. Yeah, my throat chakra locks up. I can't even make a crack about it because you know what? They've been through some rough stuff. They're going to go through some kind of an experience that they need you for. And it's part of one of their lessons. And I don't see anything bad. We're not going that far down into the rabbit hole, but it's just something that 2, 3 of swords, maybe they get experience the same 3 of swords they did onto you, that they need you. They're like, only Virgo would be there for me and help me through it. Okay. Some of you guys might even live at a distance. You may have to like travel to help them, or they may travel to come to you. That 10 of Pentacles, it does show like changes in living situations and status in order to build the relationship into something that goes 10 plus years, right? Queen of Pentacles into the Ace of Wands. This is where the spark starts back up, all right? In Virgo, you are known as the genie in the Zodiac. They totally want to rub your lamp and see if you appear. You ain't never had a friend like me. They totally miss you. It's just something. It might just be something in how you act or move or style. But that Ace of Wands shows they like their dreams have been very interesting. If you're having a rough sleep time, it's because they're up at all hours, day and night. That's why they're going to wind up calling you. All right. When they get that time to themselves and it's all quiet, that's when they start looking back through their phone, thinking about the good times. Yeah, they saved everything. And no, even for those of you in the 3 of Swords, the 3% of you that are like, Archer, I know they chose somebody else over me. I know they went in another direction. They're 9 of Pentacles now. They're on their own. So for those of you, the 3% that resonates, that you caught them cheating, they wound up getting cheated on by the cheater. And whatever it is, they had to go through and experience it. They hurt your workplace vibes. They messed up your friend circle, their work vibes, their friend circle. It just brings balance back to the universe in order for you guys to come back together. All right. Regardless of this, 100% of the cross watches are on their own right now. Something didn't work out well for them. 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, where see, and now that they're on their own, their mindset's more independent. They're not so codependent on life, and not as much of the dismissive avoidant energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, or there might be something in the Cancer message for y'all. Okay. But the thing is, they 2 of Wands choose their 10 of Pentacles, which we were just talking about. And that's what syncs them up, where they actually come in on your level. They're going to make it through the awakening that was triggered by what you guys went through and actually show back up, man up, woman up, and come in right for you. And with 2 9 of Wands coming out on this, they are totally at the point of apologies coming in. We're just like how when Satan tested Job and Job called God out, God showed him the light through his dreams. Your person's dreams are beyond Ace of Wands. They're going into dream territory that it's like, whoa, did you even ask Virgo for permission for... Did you buy Virgo a drink first or something? Oh my gosh, their dreams are like, whoa. I know, right? Seriously, I gotta... Some of you guys be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, because that is total tarot after dark. We're in the wrong sets of standards and practices for that card. Oh my word. Queen of Pentacles. You look good. You bring balance and stability. In the biblical tarot, the Queen of Pentacles is the Proverbs 31 woman. That tells me that they see you as the balanced and stable choice. That as they grow up and mature, that age difference came into a factor. They want what you provide. They don't want to try to change you anymore or help you or fix you or any of that stuff. This is a big lesson for them in reciprocation, because the upcoming conversation, it'll sort things out. Okay? It's about adjusting schedules and time to make the proper time for each other, all also while learning more about what each of you want in a reciprocal relationship. It's not all about them. That's a big part of the pride that's going away, that causes them to reach out with a much more mature Hierophant love offer. Page of Cups. I love it for you. Very confusing. Did you see how much turbulence we went through with the internet receptions and all that? It's wild. Virgo, you got strong Sagittarius energy here. Libra's pretty heavy. Gemini's strong too. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You got strong Gemini energy. Also strong on the Aries. Taurus is here, more Libra, more Scorpio, more Aries too. All right. Could be another Virgo. Claim this thing down in the comments, because we are finally getting to the end of a very turbulent time in your life that things are finally going to smooth out. You're not going to be 5 of Cups much longer. And I love that for you. And remember to like, hype the reading, share it with your other friends and Virgos. Let's heal everybody. all right, and that this will resonate to any placement of Virgo in your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts will make you one in a Googleplex. If you don't know what that is, Google it, look it up, mathletes. It's a thing. And somebody here really hated math in school. It's okay, it's cool. As soon as they introduced letters into it, it all went off the charts. Virgo, until next time, I love you, and I will see you then. All right, we made it through this together. That's how family sticks together. Until then, peace and love.